Welcome. Today I'm going to be giving you my thoughts and a brief review on Locke, which is one of my favorite books of all time. I've read it so many times and I adore it. It's by Mariana Zapata. If you know anything about me, you know that her books are some of my favorite romance books out there. I love them, and out of them, probably the only one I like more than this one is Colty. I love Colty, but we're not here to talk about that one today. We're here to talk about Locke because I just finished my reread of it and it was so good. And yes, I just got the physical copy and I am so happy about it because I had only ever read it from my library and I loved it. One of my favorite parts about this book is the fact that it's a slow burn. I love that it's a slow burn. I love that you can get to see the relationship between Iris, or as he calls her, Ritz, and Dex grow, and how they start to like care for each other, and they kind of have an kind of strained friendship for a while, and like how he starts off being like really not a good person to her, and he's like really mean to her, and he calls her some bad things, and like she overhears him talking to somebody about how she's so awful, and like he was like meh, meh. Anyway, so they get over that, they get past that, they have like a easy friendship, and then they eventually become friends, and then they eventually become more, as it's a slow burn. But like my favorite part, they don't like kiss for the first time, I think, till like page 300. About page 300. I think it's actually a little bit later than that. My favorite thing about slow burns is that you get to see the relationship grow and you get to see it develop, and this is one of the best examples of that because you get to see them come into their feelings for each other, and you get to really see them be like, oh, like I do like this person. It's not just like a hookup or something, which like believable. I'm sure that happens too, but this is because you got the tension and you have everything, and I cannot say enough good things about this book. This is going to be a really short video. Why don't we now talk about some of my favorite parts of the book. One of my favorite parts is when she meets his mom. Love that part. It's so cute because they're not actually together yet, but then he like makes her sit on the bench with him while he's eating at the picnic at his sister's house. And so it's one of my favorite parts of the book is when somebody else is like talking to her and like asking her out, and he's like, no, like she's mine, and the other man is like, yeah bro, sure. And then she's like, what was that? That's right before they kiss for the first time. Anyway, I'm obsessed with this book. I think everybody else should be obsessed with this book, and if you haven't read it, you should check it out because it's one of the best books out there. There's a subplot in this book that's like, oh, her dad owes people money, and so then like bad things happen to her and her half brother, and so like that's really interesting too because like there's a reason some of the other things happen, and like for the plot to advance in some situations, like this is why she goes to live with him, is because this like there's people after her, so like I don't know, he's just like grumpy and she's kind of sunshine. I wouldn't call her the most sunshiny character ever, but like kind of sunshine, and he's just a grump and a little bit of an asshole. And so yeah, highly recommend Locke. If you have not checked it out, you should read it, because if you like romance, if you don't like romance, why are you even here? But if you do, this is the book for you. Read it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Lovely to see you. This is a very quick video, but I had to tell you about Locke because I've read it I think 4 times now and it's still the best. So thank you so much for watching.